What's going on, YouTube? Well, I am here and I have no Lior Gantz. So, what I'm going to do is make my appearance anyway, and I'm going to throw up a link. And if somebody wants to join, one of the homeboys or homegirls, Julie, let me know and we'll do it. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely short. I never talked with Lior directly. His people emailed my people, which means me, and uh, maybe there was a miscommunication. Things like that happen with third party contact, or maybe something happened to Lior. God forbid. Let's hope not. Hopefully, we can reschedule. Cranky, Snakebite, Albie, SF, JK, Thule, son of a silver stacker. The heavy hitter is in the house. SF, we got some people. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure what happened to Lior, but I got my FA out of bed early. Just stack it. What's up, dude? If you want to come up, click the link, get in the studio. We'll do something. Jeremy, hello. Send to Georgie. What's up? And no, it's not Fishy Fish Live. I think this was people yesterday. Poor Man's Gold popped in here earlier. No, as far as I know, I think Fish. Oh, what's up, Gold Chick? How are you? Sorry, my guest didn't make it, apparently. Um, again, if y'all want to pop up on panel, I'm going to send that link again. Son of a silver stacker, love to have you. Spokane, love to have you. Gold Chick, I don't think you do videos, but I'll talk to anybody. What's up, Vendetta? Albie, JK, we got some loyalists in here. I'm really sorry, guys. Cranky was going to ask you about Albie. Okay. Eagle Steve, hello. Rob, what's up? Anybody want to jump in? Let me know. Otherwise, you're just going to be hearing me. Sorry about your luck. If you all saw my community tab the other day about how I'm going to be making less videos, that's true. I'm going to try to stick to 2 a week. Live streams excluded because the views aren't there. Rhonda, hello. So I feel like if the views aren't there and what I have to say isn't reaching people, I need to spend more time doing other things. And I actually looked across the board. Everybody's views are down. Right now, people don't love metal, which is exactly why it's the time to buy it. Not a financial advisor, but that is my non-financial financial advice. So I'm going to try to do 2 videos a week. I do have quite a few lives scheduled. Hopefully those folks show up. Just stack it. Why have you not clicked the link and gotten your butt in here? Julie, I'm calling you guys out. Come on. Snakebite, what's up, dude? What's going on, Constitutional Stacker? Well, Lior didn't make it for some reason. That's what's going on, man. So I'm here talking to myself. It's all right. Things happen. I just hope I don't look like an idiot. I can do that on my own. What's up, Great Treasures? If you want to jump in here, go ahead, dude. I'm keeping it real short. Seeing as how Lior didn't make it, I'm going to take a nap before work since I got up early, and I despise getting up early. But here, we'll throw that link up one more time. And you and I got one coming on Monday. I sent you the invite. I hope you got it. Check your email if you did not. It'll be an epic time. So Monday, me and the Great Treasures are going to be doing it live. So make sure y'all are there for that. It'll be 5. Does 5:15 work for you, bro? Pacific time? Let me know. Or better yet, you can just click that link and jump in here, and we'll talk about it. It's fun already, and naps are good. See, Cranky, I'm getting old, bro. So yes, naps are good. I don't know how old you are, but when I was young, I hated naps. Now I love them. Dude, you know what, Albie, you're right. The Great Treasures is putting out some bangers. I went and looked last night, and I was like, dude, I confess, I went onto his channel, and I stole, I ripped off his sticker. Actually, I took a picture of his sticker. I'm not gonna lie, but I was gonna take his logo from his channel to to put a thumbnail up for the live we're doing, and I looked, and he's got some really good views lately, dude. He's killing it. It's gonna be a blast. I just cut the grass, going swimming with the girls. I'll be back on later. Well, I'd rather be not cutting the grass, but going swimming. Let me check this StreamYard studio one more time. Lior is still not there. And nobody else is either. So, I am probably not going to be on here long, guys. I apologize. It was third-party communication. Maybe there was a good idea. Maybe it was a miscommunication, or maybe God forbid something bad happened to him, and I hope that's not the case. So, what's up, Nickel? If you want to come up, go ahead. I don't know what you got going on, but Lior is not here. So, speaking of the great treasures, this happened to him last night. He had a miscommunication with a successful slave, and it happens. I'm not sure where I dropped the ball, where they dropped the ball, but I'm going to send them an email and be like, "What's up with Lior?" So, if anybody wants to come up, come up. If not, I'm probably going to apologize one last time and tell you to keep stacking. I do have a video coming out tomorrow that I filmed last night, and I was prepared. And in that video, I don't care if you're Lior, dude. Send the link. I don't care if you're Lior or not. I did send a link. Yes, he is a busy guy. All right, sorry. I did film a video last night to come out tomorrow at 9:45 a.m., 10 a.m. Pacific, and it said hopefully by the time you're watching this video, you caught the drop with Leo yesterday. Hopefully, all went well. And apparently, I'm glad it's a good thing I said that because it did not go well. So we'll have to figure out what's going on with that and maybe reschedule. And I'll get it in blood this time. Signed. Get his firstborn. What's up, B squared? Link don't work. What? What do you mean? Email me real quick, and I'll send you an invite link to your email, dude. Email my Gmail. Why don't the link work? Nickel, have you tried the link? Is it not working for you? Dude, I want a Ted Nugent interview too. That would be sick. Except for the cat scratch fever. You got to watch out for that. Yes, indeed. That was my little Sal reference there. Why is that link not working? Can anybody just click this link for me and tell me if it's not working for them? Because that's lame. I'm going to click it myself. It worked. I just posted it and clicked it. It worked. Nickel, is it working for you? Have you tried? What's up with that? What's up, Spokane? Hey, Spokane, did you send me mail? Because I'm pretty sure I got mail from your neck of the woods. I'm waiting on swag that I ordered before I even do another mail call. But I think that's you. What's up, Celtic? And if it is, I'm going to send something out to you and do a video on it. But you sent me something, right? I don't have it laying next to me. I'd pull it out and ask you the city that it came from. But I was just wondering if that was you. I'm thinking it probably is. So I did get it. If you sent it, I think. So I'll be doing something. Wait a minute. I got an email from Lior. Lior again. Well, I got an email from one of his people. 11 minutes ago. June 3rd, 2023. Israel time. Are they talking about? I don't know. I'm going to have to send an email. Something happened there. Israel time. Huh? Interesting. I guess he's in Israel. B squared. Have you sent that email yet? Because I don't see. Oh, there you go. Okay, hold up, bro. Hold up, brother. All right, B squared. I sent the email link to you now. And it looks like it's good on my end. So give that a shot. Nickel Stacking's in the house. Add to stream. Boom. What's up, brother?
Nothing much. I just happened to see that you were supposed to be talking to Lior, so I came in. I said, "Well, I'll see what's going down." But Yeah, he's
Well,
busy. Sal's interviewed him lately, and Yankees interviewed him, and so he's a pretty busy guy. I mean, everybody wants to hear, and he was he's a smart guy.
he is a smart guy. I just got something from his person I've been talking to. Invitation Lior interview with constitutional stacker, 11 a.m. Pacific time, Saturday, June 3rd, Israel. But it says in parentheses Israel time, so I don't know what's going on there. So maybe there was some kind of miscommunication. Maybe he got busy. I don't know. I mean, I'm not mad. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, it's probably a time thing. It's probably the time confusion. He probably either thought it was this time or something. That's probably what happened.
Well, and the sad part about it is I like to sleep late because I work nights, as you know. So, my fat ass could have stayed in bed, but it's all right. I didn't go to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 a.m. here, and I got up about an hour and a half ago. But what are you gonna do? How you doing, brother?
Okay.
You're all right? You good?
Yeah.
So a funny story: when you did your basketball live last night, I was listening to a live you did on my way home from work, and I didn't realize it was one that you and I were chatting in. And it's funny because I hear you talking to me in past tense as I'm driving down the road. And then I saw that you were on, so I popped in. You had a lot of people last night, actually, for the time of night it was.
Yeah. Yeah. So
are you going to be on tonight?
With me, it's spare of the moment. That's why if I just get an inkling, I'll just probably say, "Well, I'll do this on this." I don't really plan as much as some of the others do on here. I just kind of go with it. So I'm off the cuff type of thing. So if someone needed me to be on to help them out some way, I could go like bam, just like that, because I don't really plot or plan too far ahead of anything. So
Right. So B squared says I got mail. I don't see no mail, buddy. I see something from Sticker Mule, Bold Precious Metal, Lior, and something I sent you, but I don't know. Did you grab the link out of the chat? You must have, because I didn't email it to you, so it worked for you, right?
yeah, it works.
That's weird. Here, try it again.
It could be, sometimes Popzilla sends us the old link and we can't get in, and he has to send a new link.
Well, I'm sending the link. I just went into the StreamYard and said invite and sent the current link, and it worked for you. I don't know why it ain't working for B squared. I'll try it one more time. Anybody wants to come on up, come on up. Yeah, it's the same link. But weird. There, it's pinned. There you go, Spokane. He said pin it. Spokane, not Spokane. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what are you doing today, Nickel? You got a big stacking day ahead of you? Are you doing some auctions or what?
No, I still got to go and do some more work for my business. So I'll be heading out pretty soon.
Now you do landscaping, am I correct?
Yeah.
I did that for many years. And see, that's actually how I got into stacking. I never thought about it, but it's seasonal, as you know, and I was terrible about saving my money. I could not do well. I could, I just didn't try, I guess. But at the time, I thought I could not save money because I was terrible at budgeting, like our government. And every winter, I found myself out of work and broke, penniless. So that's actually what started my stacking journey back in 08, 09. I always say 08 or 09 because I can never remember which year it really was. Like, I don't want a lot of people, But that was a challenge for me. And obviously, it's not a challenge for you because you got a fat stack.
Yeah. Well, what I used to do is I did the lawn service, I umpired, and I was in flea markets and had booths set up in flea markets, 5 different ones, and I did all that. But now I'm getting old. I can't hardly do all that stuff no more. And I sure can't umpire no more because I got bad knees. But I did have professional training. So I went to Harry Wendell's get the National League umpire school. So I was going to do that. I did the lawn gig before that. Then I was going to go there, get my training, and I was going to be in the professional umpire system. But it didn't work out, so I went back to the lawn service, and then I do sales. Usually sell online on Yahoo and eBay, Amazon, all of them. So I kind of do more than just that. But I could get enough. I could make enough during the year to cover them in my winter months. So, and it also depends where you're at. If you're in Florida, you go all year just about.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that makes sense in Florida. So, now you're a big time YouTuber. I mean, hell, worked out.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I don't consider this a hobby. Just for
Me
the
too.
fun of it.
Me too. I mean, hell, I started this channel October 1st of last year. I never thought nobody would listen to me. I mean, I got an old channel. I got 180 subs, and I put a lot of effort into that first channel. I see now why it failed. So I just started this up one day. I said, you know what? I've been doing this a long time. I've been stacking a long time. The world needs to hear one more idiot talk about it. And I can't even believe that I got just over 2K subs. I mean, they're dropping like flies. I had 215, now I'm down to 205. I don't know what's going on with that, but I think it was that last live stream we did. I think my mouth got away from me and I told too much truth. People don't like that, man. They don't like that sometimes. I mean, they need to hear it though. We all do, whether it hurts or not. But I'll tell you what. When I was doing the landscaping thing, I was so bad at saving money. Oh, that guy, welcome in, Long Live Coins. Hello. If y'all don't know Long Live Coins, his sub count doubled last night in a live stream. You shall go make it quadruple. Just saying. Long Live Coins. Hello. I was loading trucks for Labor Ready, one of them services, work today, get paid today deals and cash. I had to do that to get through the winter, and man, that was rough times. And I remember I was busting my back, and I said to myself, and I was young back then. I was 28. I said to myself, man, this ain't working. This ain't working. I got to do something else. And somehow I got into what I'm doing now, and I just, I'm that kind of person. I jump in, I'm in or I'm out. There is no 1 foot. I jumped in, got one job, and I got a second job on my days off doing the same thing, and just work 7 days a week, and that's what I do now. I've been doing that for years. I made more money than I thought, but it still ain't enough. Never is. Not saying they're not paying me enough, but I'm saying it's never enough for what might come up or the way the world's going. I mean, it don't matter how prepared I am. I'll always feel unprepared, if that makes any sense. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you're young though, money's not probably as important to you. I never thought it was. I never thought that much about money.
Right.
It was more about doing, I guess, a good job and just having the business. I didn't really care much about it, and now I know how stupid I was. And but it seems like to me that's the same thing with gold and silver. The younger people and stuff, they wouldn't even, most young people, not the go chick. She's different, a different. She's different than the vast majority of people. She knows, but most young people probably wouldn't think anything about stacking gold and silver. I mean, that's when they could start, and they could just get one little piece at the time and be ahead of the game, but they don't see it, And I didn't either when I was that young.
It's funny you bring up Gold Chick. Gold Chick, are you still in here? You're what, 20, 22, somewhere in there,
23,
living the good life. 23, living the good life in Florida. She intrigues me because you're right. She is younger, and she's a wealth of knowledge about metals, and I think even gems and stuff like that. And I would love to know her story. I would love to know how. First of all, why in the hell are you smarter than at your age than I was? Number one, and number two, how did you get that way? What made you not like your typical person your age? If you even know, I've always been perplexed by that. I have a lot of questions I've wanted to ask Gold Chick for a long time, but she don't make videos.
I want to know what her SAT score was, like 1,600, 1,800.
2 million. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a smart cookie.
Yeah.
Very interesting person, as far as I can tell. But I have a lot of questions, so it's funny you brought that up. Let's see. Do we got Long Live Coins at 1 million subs yet? Let's see. It's 9 p.m. What? Oh, it's 9 p.m. June 3rd in Israel. See, that's what Just Stack It said. Maybe something happened. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Open the link at Gold Chick. Gold Chick, Cranky Stacker wants you to open. Oh, he wants you to open the link and come up on here. That's what he wants.
Good luck with that. She won't do it.
No, I don't think she will. She don't make videos. I mean, she's got 3 or 4 channels too, I believe.
Yeah, well, at least 3. I know at least 3.
Are those all Gold Chick? Are those all your channels, or is somebody stealing your identity? Because that's the thing. Just wondering. And now she's quiet. She don't want to talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's why. But she could really help people out, like the younger people and stuff that could, see what she's doing and why she's doing it. If she explained all that, then probably a lot of younger people out there would look at things differently.
Oh, absolutely. She could be a much needed voice in the community.
And it wouldn't take her long either. She'd be 100,000 subs in like 1 year.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's made a name for herself in the community just by popping into lives and being supportive and watching videos that I think everyone in the community would support her because she supported them. So that would be a pretty easy road for her. I think Grand Funk Railroad. I love that. That's a great picture you got up.
Yeah, well, we was doing that was Popzilla. It was the theme kind of was Grand Funk. We did quite a few covers for them, and it was pretty good. It was a lot of their different songs.
I was in there last night for a minute. You saw me, and we talked for a minute, and I said, it's Popzilla's future. It's another copyright strike. I wonder if he got one, because a lot of times they'll copyright him the next day when he does a lot of music stuff, I've noticed.
Well, now he has played like the theme, the song Gold with Stevie Nicks and what's the other guy's name? I love that song, by the way. And he played that a couple times. Well, they, almost every time he plays that, they get him. But what he could have done, he got himself in trouble a little bit. He played a well-known artist doing some another well-known artist song, and they said that was covering. I don't know. Daughtry. He was playing Daughtry's version of Journey's.
Oh, okay.
Of Journey's one of Journey's songs, and everybody said, well, yeah, but he's covering. It was a cover for Journey, so therefore it's a cover, and he won't be held. He won't get in trouble for that. But I don't know.
That's good. I like Chris Daughtry. Silver Patriot Silver Patriot says, stack cash, buy a middle, rinse and repeat. That's about the best advice anyone can ever have, in my opinion. And don't eat seed oils and trans fats, I would say. What's up, Judith and Dan? How are you? What's your opinion on Canadian 80 and 50% silver dollars? Here's my thing, okay? I've been sent some 80% Canadian. I don't know a lot about it other than it's 80% silver. And if I go into an LCS and I can find it for a good price or even online, I'm going to buy it because it's still silver. But the price has to pencil out. I mean, because at the end of the day, when I go to sell it, at the LCS someday, they ain't going to care if it says Canada, France, Israel, Netherlands. They're going to care that it's silver. That's just my opinion. What do you think, Nickel?
Yeah, when I started out with getting silver, this was before I did all the other stuff. Everybody loved Canadian coins, the dollars and half dollars. I never understood it. I never did understand it. It's 80%, and people wanted it more than the Morgan and Peace dollars at that time. And I'm going, I don't understand that. There was a guy here that I traded with on the coins, and he had all Canadian 80% dollars and half dollars. I didn't understand it. I know why is Canada so much more secure than the U.S. And at that time, we weren't as bad shape we are now. We were probably getting in bad shape. But why would you care? Why would you need Canadian currency that bad at 80%? While everybody would just, you couldn't get it. Even back then, it was like times like now. I mean, you couldn't get it for a decent price back then. I just never could figure that out, why they were so popular. But I understand the Maple Leaf. The Maple Leaf, that is the best, in my opinion, that's the best 1 ounce silver bullion coin to get is the Maple Leaf. But I didn't understand their regular dollar and half dollars. I never did.
Well, they're odd weights and such. So for me, I don't know how the math breaks down on how much 80% it takes to make an ounce. I've never looked into it. I know it's $1.40 face and 90%, with our coinage. But if someone presented a bunch of 80% Canadian to me and I did the math, and the weights were, where they needed to be, and it penciled out per troy ounce, I would do it. But aside from that, I don't seek it out, if that makes sense. It doesn't appeal to me as, especially. I don't like it or dislike it. I like the math. If that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but
So, by
you
the
can
way,
China,
well,
of course, with China, you can't trust anything that you get from there. So I don't even deal with that stuff. I don't want anything from China. So
wait a minute. Are you telling me all my wish.com American Silver Eagles I bought for $2 ain't real from China?
yeah. Yeah, well,
Oh
if you buy
man.
it, I tell people if you get it for something like that, I can almost guarantee you it's gonna be tin or something, some other kind of metal. It's not gonna be silver, I don't think.
I actually had someone I work with about 4 years ago. She told me, she goes, I don't know why you're paying so much for those damn silver coins. I said, well, what do you mean? She goes, well, look here on Wish, they're $5. I said, let me tell you something. I said, silver, I don't know, and I rattled off the spot price at the time. I said, ain't nobody gonna sell it for $5 when spot price is da 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 da, which is probably 20, 25 at the time. I don't even know, 18. It depends on the year. I said, what are you thinking? And she's like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, that never occurred to you? I guess that's how they make it work. Right? People just, they're like, oh, it's shiny, it's silver, it's something I want, I'm going to buy it. They don't think about it, I guess. Some people, I mean, we do, but she's like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hello.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be as something popularity rises in anything, you're gonna have scammers arise, and and thieves. They're gonna try every trick in the book.
Oh, absolutely. You would think that these people would go out and apply that work and to get or that effort into getting the job, but we can't do that. By the general logic, anything less than 999 is inferior silver. Silver, as long as the value matches the ASW weight and value of the coin, it's going to be sought after by somebody. No, that's true. Um, I remember when I started stacking, if it didn't say 999 and have a weight, I didn't want it. And that included constitutional. I did not understand at that point in time because I wanted to know what I had because I was broke, see, and I wanted to know exactly what I had at the time. I did not understand that 90% a $1.40 face value equals 1 ounce of 999. And once I figured that out, and back then constitutional was cheap, so I backed up the truck. I'm like, oh, this is great. But yeah, it's true. What matters at the end of the day is how much silver you have. I think personally, I agree with that logic, and how low you can get it for a premium wise. I mean, you're always doing them auctions, and you're getting stuff friggin' dirt cheap.
Yeah. Well, you get it. Like I said, the small local ones that's online, some of them don't know gold coins well, and they don't know silver coins well, and they don't know foreign coins very well. And that's how come I got the Canadian quarters so cheap. It's because they just did not know. Is it 50% silver? Is it 80% silver? What is it? And they just didn't know. And they just put, foreign coins. And of course, I could tell because I've been around it so long. I said, oh, that's silver. I knew. Now, I didn't know for sure if it wouldn't the 50/50 or the 80. I didn't know it for sure about that because I couldn't see the dates really good. But it was both. So there was some 50/50s mixed in with it. So, but I knew they were silver. So I said, and I got that for a steal. And then there was another local auction. And this guy, he usually has a following where you can't get nothing for, you're going to pay a fortune for anything. The war nickels went for near nothing. I said, man, I should at least made the guy buy them a little bit above spot. And I didn't bid because I usually don't do his. I said, well, I'll just check it out. The war nickels went, I think, below spot at that point. And
You know what's funny about war nickels that you bring up? People in this community don't like war nickels and 40%. And Sal don't like 40% either. And I personally, I think that's kind of weird because how many war nickels does it take to make an ounce at 35%? Anybody tell me? It's 18. How many 40% Kennedys does it take to make an ounce? It's 7. What's the difference? If you ain't melting it down, silver, my opinion. I don't know why people don't like. I mean, because see, I can get war nickels. I can stack an ounce of silver and war nickels for my LCS for $18. To me, that's a hell of a deal. And he don't adjust that based on spot. That's just the going rate. So I can get 18 of them for a buck a piece. So To me,
I
that's
think
a
that's a
great
good.
deal.
By the way, I think that's a good price if you can get it for that.
Me too, but nobody buys it back. What's up, Supreme? Nobody buys it back for $1, $1 or $1.20 or $1.30 per nickel, and they should, because at the end of the day, and war nickels are ugly. They're never shiny. I get it, but it's still silver. And 40%. I understand people, and their non-love for war nickels, I guess, even though I think they're historical. But when people don't like 40%, I cannot align with that whatsoever. They look like silver, they sound like silver, they are silver. I love 40%, and a lot of times you can get 40% for a hell of a deal. Same with the war nickels, but nobody wants them.
Well, I guarantee you, I'd have no problem getting them, and I would get them if I can get a deal on them. I'd get them.
See, Matt just said, just stack it. I love 40% in war nickels. I don't care. Long hold, it will be fine. See, I agree 100%. That's how I see it. I just don't understand that.
Well, I see silver getting scarce in the near future. I mean, physically scarce. And then you'll have two prices. You'll have what they say it's worth, and you'll have what it's really worth, and that'll be the physical. And I don't think you'll have any trouble getting rid of anything that has silver in it. I think that's how bad people's going to want silver for stuff. So
I hope so, because if that happens, I'm rich. I mean, rich. I need to step up my gold game. I admit that. I've been thinking about that ever since you talked about how much gold you have in a live stream. I'm like, damn. And you got Sal. He's a heavy hitter.
yeah, Sal's and coins though. Sal, he's got the premium stuff, So
He's got,
he'll a
yeah.
lot of silver. I'm like I said, I would bet. I don't blame him if he never says, but I believe that he's probably got at least 300 ounces. And
That's the number I think too. I think he's got about 300 ounces of gold. Here's my thing, right? And I don't hate gold. I like gold. I find silver more aesthetically pleasing, to be honest with you, and I think it's so much more useful to humanity that if you give me $100, I'm turning it into silver. That's why I don't have a lot of gold, because if you give me extra cash, I'm putting it into metals immediately, because I don't hold a lot of cash. I mean, I hold some, but I can turn anything I have into cash tomorrow, except Sunday when the LCS is closed. But I got an affinity for metal. I don't hate gold. I just don't think it does as much for people as silver does, and I don't understand why people value it so much. I think it's because when gold was discovered, we didn't have technology, and they didn't know it would keep your milk from spoiling, and they didn't know it was antimicrobial. So they're like, oh, this is harder to find. It's worth more. And I think we've all just kind of followed suit. I mean, I like gold, but I love me some silver.
it's
Yeah,
marketing. It's
it
marketing.
is. It is.
Gold has been so over marketed that people just know what it is, and it means value and all the stuff that they've done. Like diamonds, all the gemstones, diamonds are the most marketed. So people think gemstone, they think a diamond. Even though there's emeralds that's worth as much as a diamond, a good diamond. So, but it's the marketing of it, and that's just the way
Yep.
it is. But you get gold.
The De Beers people sure got the diamond thing down.
Yeah, but they only 30% of the market now. They used to be 90. But
Well, people value diamonds though still to this day as a result.
yeah, they did a really excellent job marketing their product. Like but gold, the problem with gold is you take that 100-gram bar that Sal's got. Man, if you misplace that, you would go mad in the head. I mean, I would, and that's another thing too. I just don't want to get something that valuable, that small, and misplace it.
Right. So Gold Chick says,
kill me.
Gold Chick chimed in. She didn't answer our questions, but she did respond to something. She says, it's often hard to sell war nickels or 40% because of the difficulty of refinement. Although I've been handed 90% price for war nickels by someone who ripped me off previously. Well, first of all, someone who ripped you off sucks. We don't like that. Second of all, yeah, I know it's a refinement issue. But what's up, PMG? Eagle Steve. We got some people. Snakebite. I think I shouted you out earlier. But my thing is I'm a stacker. I'm not refining nothing. I mean, I might melt down a buffalo and turn it into a bar. I need to start pouring. That's a goal. I got another big goal. I'm kind of crazy. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I want to do, Nickel? And you're gonna think I'm crazy. Yeah, you probably won't. But you know what I want to do? Y'all know what a deuce and a half is? The military trucks. You guys know what those are, right?
Is that the one that carry all the soldiers in?
Yep. You can get them for 5-10 grand in good condition. I would love to buy me a deuce and a half, get some big ass stickers that say Constitutional Stacker YouTube.com, because when you see one of those going down the road, you're gonna look. I mean, you can't help it. And that's free advertising, baby. And I get to drive a badass truck to work every day. I tell you what, wouldn't that be cool to have a channel truck? I'm just saying. I know I'm nuts, but I think it'd be great.
Well, Humvee, you could get that. I mean,
That,
nobody,
that's what
everybody's.
my that's what my buddy said. He goes, "I'll get a Hummer." I'm like,
Well, yeah, no, one of their Humvees, not the ones that we make that are sold. There was a place here in Indiana that made them. I thought they was going to close, but anyway, if you get the one of those like the military version, yeah, everybody looks because they're a little bit different looking, than the ones that they make for people.
right. See, Snakebite says a buddy of mine has one. It's awesome. I mean, I like Humvees. I do. The Gen ones. I mean, like the real military. There's my cousin had one actually, and they ain't got no turbos in them, so they're slower than hell. I don't know if you know that. They are slow. But I guess a deuce and a half probably is slow too. But I've always wanted a deuce and a half, man. Always. See, Albie says he loves deuces. Deuce and a half goes through the gas. Well, see, Rhonda, here's the thing about deuce and a half. They run on anything. They run on diesel. They run on gas. I don't know how they do it. They run on liberal tiers. There ain't never no shortage of them. So they run on everything. I could probably pour just straight, grease into it, and it would run at that point. Those things are insane, and that's another thing I like about them is they run on everything. How wide are Portland streets? Well, I don't go through Portland, Albie, but I go on the highway, so we're all right. Although, if I had a deuce and a half because they're indestructible, I might go through Portland and just find me some protesters, and I'm going to stop talking right there because I don't want to get in trouble. But I'll shake their hands. How about that? But I need a big truck to do that.
I like those the old Willie Jeeps. I mean,
those are cool.
Yeah, but they're all stick shift, right?
That's all right. I mean, the only vehicle I've ever owned that's an automatic is my jacked up Power Stroke out there, and I almost didn't buy it because of it. I was like, you know what? I don't want no automatic, but it had a built aftermarket transmission built. I got the paperwork on it, and I like me manual, honestly. And my daily driver these days is my beater. It's a 5-speed. You know what I grew up driving? You know what I learned how to drive on? A 3 on the tree, and I can still drive one to this day. Remember those?
No, not especially. I'm trying to picture it.
It looks like take like a 73 Ford or 73 International or GMC or whatever. They look like an automatic because they got the shifter on the column, but it's actually a 3-speed transmission. You don't remember them?
No, I don't.
Well, hell, you're older than me, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still drive one today. Anybody else know what I'm talking about? A 3 on the tree? Come on. What's up, Triple P? Dude, I'm mad at you. What's up, Liberty? Ronnie, hello. I'm mad at you, Triple P. I cannot get that image out of my head, bro. What is did y'all see? Do y'all follow Triple P on Instagram? What he posted last I think he put it up last night. Man, I can't get that image out of my head. If you don't know, go look and then you'll know. Because damn. Yeah, man. I had nightmares, P. It's all your fault. That was great. So if you don't follow Triple P on Instagram, you should all go look. Is your Instagram public or is it private? Completely normal, right? Yes, sir. Well, in Portland, yes. In the real world, no. Is your Instagram public or private, Triple P? Because if it should be public. I think people ought to see that. Oh, that was too much. Anyway, I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Oh, it's public. Go look. Pistol Packing Pilots Instagram. Go look. I'm a Jamal first by interest, knew me second, third interest, diversity from there. 6 years ago, my brother said, "Stop the stones and stack." Yeah, they were right. They were right. The world is a Titanic, 100%. Gold Chick, why don't you make videos? Is that something you're going to do? You are a smart cookie. You really are. We all agree. Do we all agree? Type 1 for yes, 2 for no. What do you think, Nickel? Is she a smart cookie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, and she doesn't have to show her face. I mean, you could do like this here,
Right.
When you do videos. I mean, or shoulder up like I do, or hands like Yankee does. I mean, it's not if you feel intimidated about that, you don't have to do it. You can. There's a lot of different ways to do a video on here. So.
And I don't know. I mean, she does not have a face for radio. I do, so I don't show my face. Y'all should thank me for that. But so yeah. But if you don't want to show your face, I mean, yeah, you can totally just. I don't know. I agree though. I think you're a much needed voice. You're very very smart, and I think maybe you can influence younger people to make the right decisions, like your brothers did for you. Just saying. I mean, I'm not saying you got to make videos. I'm just saying if you want to make videos, I think you got enough support in the community, and I think you could do a lot of good. There's a lot of people on here that don't have a wrench. Okay, fine. I'll give Gold Chick a wrench. I'll give. Man, I don't got my contacts in. It's hard to see. Add as moderator. Nickel, you got a wrench, don't you? I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh, I can't remember.
Well, type something in and we'll find out.
Let me go back. Oh, I think I got rid of it because I didn't want to interfere with my with me talking. I didn't want the echo, so I think I got rid of it.
Hold on, I'm looking. Oh, you don't? Here, I'll give you one right now. That's dumb. That is moderator. Okay, I found you. Boom. All right, some of y'all got wrenches. Don't beat the hell out of each other over the head, though, okay? That's all I ask. Oh, my God. Albie doesn't have a wrench? That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. All right, now y'all got wrenches. You can go beat the hell out of each other with wrenches. Oh, Rhonda, she needs a wrench. Hey, Rhonda, where you been, by the way? Nickel is kind of like, oh, where's Rhonda been? And I was like, yeah, where's Rhonda been? You doing
yeah,
okay,
I haven't
kid?
seen her much.
KW wants a hammer. I can't help you with that, but I'll give you a wrench.
She don't. I don't think she likes my sport ones when I do sports. Yeah, I don't do very many of those, but I don't think she likes those. And I don't know about when I do music ones. I don't know if she likes music or not. I can't remember.
Rhonda just said Constitutional Stacker is a manly man. I think she's seen she's seen my first channel. She knows I'm kind of yoked, I guess. Yeah, I like muscle and big trucks. Not gonna lie. Oh, Triple P ain't got no wrench. That's stupid. Hold on, let's fix that. Let's give you a wrench. You've been knighted, sir. Just don't send me no pictures of my email. Snakebite. I'm trying to keep up with all y'all here. Bam. If I miss anybody, I'll get you on the next one. How about that? Oh, that guy? Yeah. What the hell? I can't wait to trade my PMs for CBDC. They will give me a high social credit score. No doubt, dude. What the hell? Oh, that's funny. What the hell? It says, oh, that guy's already a moderator, but I don't see no damn wrench. What's up with that? Maybe I gave him one and forgot. That happens. I'm old. Supreme, why don't you have a wrench? That's dumb. There we go. All right. I think all y'all got wrenches now. If I missed anybody, it's because I suck. But, oh, long live. You need a wrench. See? I'm old. Old people forget stuff. There. I think I got y'all. I do. We'll see. Anyway, you got anything you want to talk about, Nickel? Oh, SF needs a wrench. Never. So he says, never mind. Triple P says, never mind. Never mind what? What did I miss? Oh, I don't have one. I popped up and then closed. No, you got one. That's why he said, never mind. See, I'm old. Old people are slow. You got anything you want to talk about, Nickel?
No, not really. I was going to go back to the chat. I'm reloading it. Okay, here it is. Let me see. Yeah, I'm blue. All you got to do is say, are you blue? And that's a wrench. So, yeah, I'm blue.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I never see old people. I never noticed that. So we did a live the other day on my channel. Do you want to do one on your channel coming up or what? What's up, Joe? Welcome in.
I still got to check into it. I'll probably do look up StreamYard and see if I can locate my old account. I know I did. I know I signed up for it. I just don't know. I'll have to try to figure out the password and everything because I can't remember. But I'm gonna do a search on there to see if I can get myself logged into it.
I know there's a way to go live on YouTube. You just click the go live button. I've never done it. I've heard good and bad, so I don't know. Judith and Dan, now you're blue. You got a wrench. What the hell? We'll give Joe a wrench too. I'm handing out wrenches like the government hands out money. Boom! It's all free today, baby.
Well, I guess since we last talked, they passed that new extension of the ceiling on the borrowing. So, if they say 1.5 trillion, it's 2. I've heard some say it really means 4. I don't know.
Well, we knew they were going to do it because that's what they do. They kick the can down the road. And I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, I don't think the general public's ever going to fully wake up and hold them accountable. I think we're going to get more of the same. I think we're going to get, um, um, more inflation, and I think there's going to be the dollar dry. Oh, Gold Chick did so. She says there's no mic, and I'm contracted for modeling. That's why I can't be on Sal's calendar. No cams except security. Yeah, well, I can see why you're contracted for modeling. You got a face for TV.
Yeah, but even if you didn't show your face and you did one, you could get in trouble for that, huh? It'd be violation of the contract or something.
Is that how that works? Huh. No cams except security. Hope you got some 2A tools too, girl, just because that's smart to have. You're a smart cookie, I'm sure you do. Kick the can down the road. Exactly, Triple P. And ain't nobody going to hold them accountable. They're just going to wait for QE 10 million and, get that, give me that free money. Give me my steroids. I need my drugs. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they don't want to go through the pain. So, and Americans were spoiled. So if they did start to cut back on stuff, they would hear nothing but complaining. It's one thing to say it, but then when you start experiencing it, then they're going to start protesting and carrying on about it. So we're gonna go from what we are now to they're not going to have anything, and then that's what's going to happen, because eventually we can't keep doing this forever.
At this point, I'm starting to wonder. Triple P, you got to sell me one of those. Just saying. And what's with this R stuff? Let's go X. Okay, I got to say this. Dave Ramsey. I don't like him anymore. I haven't liked him in a long time over his views on metals, but now he's telling people, "Oh, you don't have to worry. Nothing's going to happen to the dollar. The Middle East loves." I mean, I'm paraphrasing here, but the Russia's economy is so small. Nothing's going to happen with this BRICS nation stuff. He's an idiot, or he's just evil. He does not tell people the truth about metal, and he does not tell people the truth about what's happened to the dollar. I don't like him. I think he's got ill intent at this point in my life. I do. Because he has told people so many times, and I'm going to make a video and I'm going to hammer his ass. I am at some point. He has told people so many times, sell your gold, sell your silver. It's a rock, blah, 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 blah. And every time he says that, he said that during the thing a couple years back, it went way up. He said that, a couple months ago, it went way up. He's got to know by now that he's lying. He's got to.
Well, the dollar is just in terrible shape. It's lost 98% of its value, and then people will say, well, if it's lost 98, it can lose 99, it can lose 100. And, and so if it's lost 98%, how can anybody talk about how sound the dollar is when it's not backed in anything other than, I'd say, the military. I think it was backed by gold at one time, and then I say it was backed by oil. And now I say it's probably only backed by the military, and let's face it, if China really makes a run to take the reserve currency away, we're going to go to war with them. That's what this is all about right now. We're trying to get a war with them because we don't want them to get that status, and because it changes everything if they end up as a world's reserve currency.
Well, and of course, and our president is China. He loves China. In fact, I think he was made in China. I think it's stamped on his butt. So he wants to do whatever they want to do. And you got people saying, "Oh, the dinar is going to go way up because of BRICS and blah blah blah." You idiots! It's going to be the yuan backed by gold. You watch. That's what it's going to be. And what happens in late August? The BRICS summit, the meeting. So we'll see, and we're only going to know what they tell us. But we're gonna. I think that's going to be an interesting time. Late August, early September, when we find out partially what went on in there. I think it's going to be very interesting. I'm very curious to see what happens.
And people say, talk about China collapsing. China doesn't care if they collapse because they've got every freaking resource that you can imagine. I mean, gemstones, gold, silver, anything you can think of that's a physical commodity, China's just stockpiled it. So they're going to come out of this flying colors. They're going to come out in number one when all this happens.
But Dave Ramsey says it's a rock, and he says commodities are driven by greed and fear. Well, what's the dollar driven by, you idiot? You know?
How do you have houses? Commodities. How do you have anything on the shelf of a store? Commodities. Commodities make the world go around. That's where it's at. They're controlled. They're the most controlled, one of the most controlled assets that there is. But that's what makes the world go around is commodities. Rogers, Jim Rogers will tell you that. Which that's all he does is commodities, and he's a multi-billionaire, and so I listen to him. I mean, and he politically he would be probably a blue dog Democrat because he's from the South originally. He now lives in I think Singapore or one of those. What is it? Somewhere over there. But he's not a crazy liberal, but he would be left of the spectrum.
Is there a such thing?
What?
As a non-crazy liberal.
There's not many blue dogs. There's not many blue dog Democrats left anymore. It's just not. Yeah, Manchin may be the only. I would call him probably a blue dog. He's about it. And you know how they hate him. That one out of Arizona, what's her name? The blonde-haired chick. She's probably would be kind of blue doggish. But, I mean, it used to be a huge part of the Democratic Party. And they had to deal with them. Kind of like the Republicans had to deal with the religious right. It was kind of about the same type of deal.
Right.
But, they're claiming Manchin. They're saying that he's probably not going to win this next time, but I don't know. I'll have to see the election results to tell you whether that's going to be, because he generally pulls it out in West Virginia.
Joe, as far as economics, I agree with what you said about Bill. I didn't like his politics, but economically he was pretty good. Another thing, friggin' Dave Ramsey says, he says the only reason we had inflation during this whole thing over the last couple of years is because of a supply chain shortage. Not because they printed too much money. The man doesn't understand the dollar. And Judith and Dan said Robert Kiyosaki. I'm going to be honest with you. I like Kiyosaki. But when he came out and predicted up to $500 an ounce silver, I really stopped watching him much because that is insane. That is an asinine statement, and I was really disappointed in him. I think
what he was trying to say, and I think I did a video or do a video on it. If I didn't do one, I can't remember anymore. But what he's saying is, if the silver did what it did in the 70s, inflationary wise, it would get to $500 or $600 an ounce. He is correct. I run the numbers.
He's right on that.
Huh?
He's right on that.
Yeah, but maybe the reasons he always gives probably doesn't make sense, and he does repeat himself a lot now. But he's got a great show, and he brings a lot of great guys on. Gammon's on there a lot. He's a whiz when it comes to real estate, at least especially foreign real estate.
He's a smart guy. I just, that whole thing, I was like, come on, man.
Where is the guy? There was a guy on here that used to help people move out of countries that abuse taxes, and he would help you move somewhere, and you had to invest so much with him or something. I don't ever see him anymore. What was that guy's name? I can't think of it. I think they must have thrown him off because I don't ever see his videos on there anymore.
It's like Gold Chick said. I think she meant 500, but she says $5,000 silver, $2,500 Big Macs. Exactly. I mean, you think about, let's say silver hit even $100 an ounce. That would be bad. It would be bad. I mean, think about what else is going on in the world. That's scary. 500? You're taking your AR to work in your armored car. You know what I'm saying? If you even have a job.
Yeah, it would not be a good sign. But at the same time, like you take the runaway inflation, hyper. We get you will get those kind of prices, but the thing of it is, the next day, if you would have kept it, it would have been a lot higher. So,
right. I mean, in hyperinflationary situations like Zimbabwe and Venezuela, where people were literally taking wheelbarrows full of cash or black garbage bags full of cash. They couldn't get rid of it fast enough because later that day or the next day, the prices went way up. You know.
But the big question here is to ask: would they let it get to 500 or 600 before they froze the market?
That's a good question.
And because they wouldn't let nickel get over 50, and they shut it down. So I don't know. I'm thinking that's why I'm thinking about gold and silver. Will it ever get anything near that, or will gold ever even get close to 5,000? Would they allow it? Say that's
a good
question.
What
concerns me.
That's a good question. Well,
and that's what with the in the 70s with the Hunt brothers, they changed the rules on them, and that's why.
Yes, they did. Yes, they
got
did.
in trouble.
Yep.
So
yes, they did.
And so, if somebody makes a move, would they not change the rules again? You know, so I believe they will. I believe they'll freeze. I think the highest they'd let silver ever get would be probably 75, maybe 75. And probably the highest they'd let gold get to is probably 3,500. I mean, after that, I think that they're going to step in.
Triple P, are you saying you removed your Instagram picture? Because I screenshotted it because I thought Instagram was going to put you in timeout. So, and they still might, but I screenshotted it, so I'll have it always and forever because that was fucking epic. I don't have a whole lot else to say, my brother. Do you? You got anything else you want to touch on?
No.
So, again, guys, sorry that Lior wasn't here. I'm not sure what happened with that. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully we can reschedule and make it happen. I got my fat ass out of bed early, which I'm not a fan of, but I did my part. So, all right. Well, you don't have anything else?
Nope. But it was another good little show there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I think we do this all right. I think everyone should go subscribe to.
Did you have all your questions ready to go towards Lior?
They're in the vault.
Oh.
They're upstairs. I thought about it for a while, and I imprinted them in my mind. Which is what you got to do at my age, because if you don't repeat it in your mind 100 times, it ain't gonna stick.
Yeah, I got to write everything down now.
Yeah. But yeah, I was looking forward to that. But hell, it worked out all right. Honestly.
Well,
if you want to do one on yours,
as the song says, there's always tomorrow. So you'll get him back, I guess. Yeah.
Triple P's gonna post that picture again on his Instagram and remove it later. So y'all go look at that. Y'all go subscribe to Nickel Stacking and Nickel Stacker. Subscribe to everybody in the chat. Show them the love, you guys. Come on, show them the love. I mean, we're all probably subscribed because we're all in love with each other like that. But if not, check it out and go do it. All right, man. I guess we'll end it here. Keep stacking. That's all I got to say.
Keep stacking and keep packing.
Now I got to change it up. You're killing me, Small.
Ask Triple P. So.
Well, I pack everywhere I go. If you see me, I'm packing. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I'm always. I won't leave the house without it. Will not be done. What's up, Skywalker? It will not be done. Will not be done. I will not leave the house without being packed. I carry at least one piece on me, if not two, all the time, because the world's done gone. In fact, my video coming out tomorrow kind of talks about this. People are mad, they're angry, and they've kind of lost their minds. People are
wait to 2024 elections to see what happens.
I got one coming. Yeah, I got one coming. Well, what's going to happen? The same thing that happened last time. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
But I got one coming out at like 9:45 Pacific tomorrow morning, and it, dude, I've had people flip out on me just going down the road, minding my own business. I'm not kidding you. Something ain't right. So watch your ass. You know, stay strapped. That's all I can say. Oh, and keep stacking.
All right.